Happy Sunday, setters! So this Sunday, I am going to explain how to trade the Forex market for complete beginners. It is very important that you will need to know these are the major currency. You need to find out what exactly they are doing first before you move on to make decision into the other cross pair. So US dollar is the most important currency. We call it the king of Forex because every exchange done has to go through the US dollar first. So today I'll show you the method how I go through each pair and find the trading opportunity. Thank you. Okay, so today will be a bit different because I said I'm going to explain how to trade the Forex market. So we start off with the dollar index. Okay, so you can see this is a dollar index, all right? So you need to know what trend are we currently in the dollar index. On a daily, actually we don't have a trend yet. So we did break the higher low in here, but let me demonstrate this to you. It happened in around July, August. Yeah, it broke that low, boom, and then it go again. Quite similar behavior in here to that. So even though daily we don't have a trend, sometimes what you need to do is go up a time frame, yeah, because the bigger time frame provide direction. So now on this occasion is a weekly trend. Weekly, clear as day. This is a uptrend, right? So if I want to buy because of the weekly trend, so I want to be a buyer, what do? I actually made up one of these. You can see through here, US dollar, I want to buy, so I just click it. I want to be a buyer, all right? So you want to be I want to be a buyer of US dollar. And then we'll move on to the euro because it's the flip side of dollar. We can see on the weekly chart, we can clearly see it is a weekly downtrend on that. So the bigger direction is still bearish. We then can drop to the daily, have a look. Similar thing happened, okay? It has broken the lower high through here. Does it mean we're going to have an uptrend? Not exactly. This happened as well. Pop higher and then drop lower. Okay, like here as well. Pop higher and drop lower. So the daily can fluff around a little bit, but weekly is a bigger time frame. It provides a bigger direction for us to follow, so more accurate direction to follow. So I still want to be a seller. So what do we do then? We just go back to my little chart, delete this drawing. I want to sell the euro, okay? So once we have that, then we can drill down to the detail of where exactly I want to be a seller. It's not as clear as I can't find a really clear entry. The most aggressive entry actually is on Thursday here. When it rained, boom, and it just breaks lower. It did retest a little bit and now it's lower. So I missed the first nice entry. Now where do I think I would like to get a short again? Certainly I don't want it to come back here, because if it breaks above, change of trend on 1 hour, we could see a double top forming. So let's keep an eye on that. At the moment I want to maybe get it below here. I could do that. Okay, so patiently waiting for the entry. If you do not have an entry method system, I do actually have a very simple trading system for Forex. Very simple, and beginners would be able to learn. But first, like I said today, it's just to give you a glance how to trade the direction. Okay, so direction is down. I would not take any action. I'll explain to you a bit later because I'm actually on gold short. So I like to see this continue to break lower on euro. Now the next pair on my chart is Aussie. Let's have a look. Aussie could be quite interesting. Australian dollar, US dollar. Okay, so But you can already see even on the daily is a downtrend, weekly is a downtrend. So both time frame, weekly, daily, is downtrend. So there's no reason for me to buy on this end. So very simple. Put it there. I want to sell. Okay. So that's how it works. You pick up the direction. Okay, I want to sell. Now we need to look for an elegant entry. We can see already this triple top formation already broken. So what I like to do is tomorrow or Tuesday, if I see a rejection around this area, smaller time frame, 5 minutes, 64.44, I will look for a double top formation on a 5-minute chart to short Aussie. Okay, so Australian dollar I want to sell because weekly, daily is on a downtrend. All right, moving on to the next pair on the list, the drawing, which is pound. Pound is an interesting one. We fundamentally we have a new prime minister. Does it change the picture of pound? Let's go to weekly first. Weekly, clear as day, we can see a downtrend. All right, that's a downtrend anyway, so I want to sell. Let's see what happened in the daily. Daily, I think we have a uptrend, but really and truly it's just a phase 2. We could see a pop a little bit higher, which is I've got a trend line resistance there. I've been talking about it for a while, which is around 117.72, that area. If not, the other option for me on pound would be breaking this first. Price action is not, doesn't look very bearish at the moment. Need to break this, so break that, come back for a retest somewhere around here, perhaps Tuesday, Wednesday, then I'll look to be a seller. Go up higher, I will look to be a seller, or drop lower. So plan A and plan B on British pound. Okay, so we'll put it back on our list. We are selling. Okay, drop that down. Once that's done, then we'll go to Kiwi. I think, is it Kiwi? Let's see what is the next one on my list to see. Yeah, Kiwi, that's on my list. Kiwi is New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So name is Kiwi. Weekly, clear as day, is down. So I want to be a seller. Daily, let's have a quick look. What is daily doing? Daily, we do have kind of a change of trend, but it's very, very subtle. Okay, now we're back to this support resistance. You can see Bob, multiple interaction to doji bar, which is a bearish signal. However, we do have a monthly pivot in here, so what I like to do is break it below first and then I'll look to sell. So patience required. I do want to be a seller, whether it is tomorrow or Tuesday, we shall see on that. So again, pull it onto the list. I want to be seller, so selling the Kiwi dollar. Next one on the list should be the Canadian dollar. Let's have a look what Canadian dollar doing against the US dollar. Very simple. Again, start with the weekly trend, clear as day. When this range broken, we just inch higher. So let's go down to a daily and see a clearer picture to find an entry and see any interaction. Currently is sitting on the 50 EMA. Can we go a little bit lower, or is the support? Could be a zone like this anyway, so it could be a support maybe. How would I trade this? Would I like to trade this? Possibly, but really you can see already on 1 hour. We need to break this above, stay above 136.50, then I could look to be a buyer of dollar CAD. So selling the Canadian dollar, buying the US dollar. You see, I constantly changing time frame, but it's very simple to do. It's nothing too complicated about it. Weekly first to get the direction, daily and see what the detailed picture, what they're doing. Are they on phase 1, phase 2, and then drop down to 1 hour or even under if you're comfortable to look for the most elegant entry, because trading Forex with a leverage, you want to get into a nice elegant entry to protect your entry and maximize your return. Okay, so CAD I want to sell, but I need to see it break above this 136.50 first. All right, and then we'll put it on the list again. We will be selling the Canadian, and then we'll go on to the dollar Swiss. Dollar Swiss, what are we doing? Weekly again. We can see we're on a weekly uptrend, all right, and then now drop down to a daily chart. We are still on a uptrend as well, so daily up, weekly up, so no reason for me to buy the Swiss francs. Would I trade it? I'm not a big Swissy trader, so you know, arguable on Friday there's a good entry in the morning, but I missed that. I'm not a big Swissy trader, so I'll wait for an entry on euro. So, but yeah, again, I want to be a seller, but doesn't mean I will trade. Okay, so selling on Swissy. Final one is dollar yen. Again, let's go to a weekly chart first. I mean, it's clear as day anyway, weekly or daily, so that is only one direction, up. So no reason why to buy the Japanese yen. I want to sell it. Daily, you can see we find a double bottom, and we are going back to phase one, trying to go back to phase one here. So cool. I think hopefully it is, because I'm selling gold, so I like to see yen weaken, which I'll show you after this one very quickly. How do we enter this? I didn't pick yen. There was multiple entry. You could have taken this retest on Friday morning, or breakout, maybe a retest there. So you could consider Monday or Tuesday, if we retest this area or break higher, come back to this area, maybe it could be on the list on the yen. We'll see how it develops, but I want to be a yen seller anyway. And the final one I'm going to show you is gold, because I took the gold trade and I'm still in. You can see when it broke off this, I said last week, when it rejects this monthly pivot 1670, which it did on Friday, broke lower. No, I'm still in the trade, so it's just a little bit cleaner, or at that moment that I see that clearer than yen, so I took this. I'm not going to add in anything, so until it breaks here, maybe I will take one here and then first profit in here, but I'm happy to let my profit run. So let's go back into the little plan that I have made in here. Right, yen I want to sell. Let's disregard oil first. I want to sell gold. Go through this very quickly. Look at what do you want to buy this week through here. The only thing you want to buy is US dollar. And the rest of the currency, let's roll down quickly and you can see. Euro, we said we want to be a seller. Aussie, we want to sell. Pound, we want to sell. Kiwi, we want to sell. Canadian dollar, we want to sell. Swiss francs, we want to sell. Japanese yen, we want to sell. Clear as day. Very simple. All you need to do this week is look for a buying opportunity on US dollar. Which pair is the cleanest, which pair is the weakest to sell against the US dollar. So very simple. This is how we look for Forex trading opportunity. If you do have any question and still don't understand, please drop me a message on the comment, either on YouTube, or if you are on our Discord program, then you can send that to me quicker. If you want to join our program, very simple. It's free of charge anyway. I'm not charging anything to help. Drop me a comment, I'll add you into our Discord group, okay? So that's all for the Forex trading. I will now do the stock trading for other members now. Thanks for watching.